This is an 8-way game of 300 points. One team consisting of 255 point Hulk from Avengers, the 225 or 300 point, in this case played at 300 point Hulkbusters from Avengers Age of Ultron, 350 point Pacific Rim Striker Eureka, 350 point World Breaker Hulk, Slattern from Pacific Rim, played at, this one is from 10th anniversary, the World Breaker 10th anniversary. Slattern also from Pacific Rim, played at 300 points. Juggernaut at 150 points, modified, however, the way that this has a certain predilection to do. Proclivity, we like to call it. Propensity. Call it propensity. We have Barbario as a sculpt-swapped proxy for Firstborn at 200 points, and 300 point Hulk from Age of Ultron. Rolling for initiative. Next is 300 point Hulk from Avengers Age of Ultron. Hulk would like to be, give some heavy, where are the most objects? Around here. Here. So this is the square the object is in. Let's put Hulk on it so that if characters become adjacent to the object, they're all going to be adjacent to Hulk. And he won't be able to pick it up necessarily. If you're based, how do you charge? That move action is vital. Now we check the zones. Hulk is in. Hulk is in this zone. Here you can also see this zone. Check it. Nobody in there. Hulk is in there. Hulk can also see this zone. No. Gamma raid. Hulk is now in the zone. Here, you can also see these. Already checked that. That's part of this zone. That is all. 300 point Age of Ultron Hulk. We're going to check Hulk zones. Only Hulk.
Nobody else give crap. Just Hulk.
see. Hope you can see these. Let's see. Start on this side. Check that. Only Hulk. And check this one. Only Hulk. Check these. No. 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 Check that one. Check Hulk. We can see these three on the edge, the top. Nobody in there. Anything else we can see? That's it. We can see that one. That's over here. Soon, see, he's gonna move here. As soon as we enter this, we can see the sun. Two is gonna go 3 here. Now we can see this corner zone. Nobody there. Then take 4 here. That's hindering. 4 here. Oh, he ignores hindering for movement purposes. Avengers. Yes, and he's a giant. Do giants ignore? That may be colossal. So let's have a move here. Now, no, and that checks. And now we can check this zone. The atrium zone. Get in the zone. No. And he can see this zone. No. Nobody there. That's 4. We have 5 more movement. Over here, and you can see these freeze once he gets here. Nobody there. Six. We have 3 more. I have to put him here, which puts him in this zone. Let's check that zone. Nobody there. There is now. That also puts him in this zone. Puts them here. So you were a sneak thief. Would this be too far to go for investigation? So, and no longer in this zone. Does this ever put him in that zone? It did not. He should be taken out of any other zones. They put it in. Hulk has left the building. Take him out of that zone. Get in the zone. Zones. Take him out of this zone. Take him out of that zone. Hulk took a move action, picked up this object, moved through hindering, down here, stop there. Has that. 300-point Avengers Age of Ultron Hulk. Hulk has been selected by Hulkbuster's trait, which means he cannot ignore pushing damage as long as Hulkbuster remains in this game. Hulk can use Colossal Stamina. Hulk can see this zone. Just Hulk. Hey, weird. Hulk can also see this zone. Only Hulk. Vehement enemy number 1, Hulk today. No one is around Hulk. Take away Hulk's willpower. Hulk is in this zone. Only Hulk there also. save this personal ultron. Only Hulk. Breathe on. So that covers all of these. Let me just check this one, that one, that one, that one. Check that one. Because of this one, I don't think you can see these. Those are further away from Hulk than that one, and of a particular. So are these, but they are not of a particular context of perimeters for the perimeter for the ancillary psychological principle track to geometrical quadrilateral configuration of area, linear area, occupancy precedent, relating volume, occupancy precedent, configuration for the perception of translucent Greek firefoot container frame, casings that would indicate obtrusiveness, the para-ray tracing effect, ray tracing on a board. Hulk and his heavy object will clear. 300 point Avengers Age of Ultron Hulk's turn. Check the zones he's in. Check this zone. He's in there. Only Hulk. Check this zone. Only Hulk. Twiggly dip down coodle. Is he in this zone? No, he's in this zone. Only Hulk in there. What else can he see? He can see from the. He can see parts. He can see from a diagonal. He can see this diagonal. He can see up here. Here's the zone for it. Let's check that zone. Only Hulk in there. Since these squares are closer to the perpendicular to the farthest parts of the perimeter of this ancillary psychological principle track, area linear occupancy precedent, paralleling volume occupancy precedent, culminating into the perception of tracked geometrical quadrilateral Greek firefly translucent Greek firefly canopy container lid casing frames, then Hulk can see these because they are closer to this particular part of the perimeter and not that one. So we checked that, only Hulk was in there. And there. Hulk has now moving. We're going to get on moving. There's a move action available. Let's have him move down here. He has 9 movement, 13 attack, waiting to crush somebody. He can move here. On the way, what does that change what this can see? This will be able to see this zone. Let's look inside of there. Nobody in there. That's going to take us out of these zones. There, take us out of that one. It'll take us out of this one, but we'll stay in these two. We're not in that one. Anything? We're going to move here. Now we're going to be in this zone. Check it. The video. Ooh, 3 characters now. It will be 4. Hulkbuster, just the character this was looking for. Hulkbuster, Juggernaut, and Striker Eureka. I've got something for you. I've got something I want you to see. Yes. No, here, it goes here. Anything else this might be neglecting? He's also in this zone. Did not check that one. This is zones. And he's no longer in that zone either. I didn't check these. Hulk can, except for this one, Hulk can see those. This one is closer to that than the perpendicular side, so he does not see that one, as is made clear by the diagonal. If you're diagonal from a square that is just one elevated from a column, and then that is one elevated from blocking terrain, you can't see it. Clear indicator for parts of the perimeter of ancillary psychological principle tract. Area linear occupancy precedent, volume occupancy precedent, Greek fire flayed, canopy lid, container frame, casings. Make the move. I want to make a move. Put that here. That is now a. So we know that Striker Eureka is somewhere up here. This sees two objects. There's no shortage of objects. Curious that so many characters here and all of these objects remain. Though this suspects none of those characters have super strength. It's probably might have something to do with it. One is 7 high. It's here. Here. We have Striker Eureka. The other one is 10. Then after that, we'll check adjacent to characters. Let's see. Here. Right there. Let's check adjacent to them. Nope. Checking the master square, not the master zone peg. Nobody there either. Let me check this one. Nobody there. Let's check adjacent to Striker Eureka. It's often where they are. There's Hulkbuster. Now I just need to find Juggernaut. Adjacent here. He is not, so he could be somewhere else. Could be anywhere. Let's check adjacent to Hulk. He's a character. I just got here, so their decision, the idea of the practice of checking adjacent to characters is based on the idea that they would choose to be next to characters. However, this decision to be in that square in this zone is made without their turn, is made within a turn incipient to which would be the turn that they would be able to acknowledge the presence of the Hulk, so perhaps they should exclude that and not check. So it wouldn't make sense. Let's start from, I mean, they're all over here, so perhaps let's start from down here because it's closer to where they are. This suspects that if the Juggernaut's not adjacent, we start with the end that's closer to them. Since Juggernaut is also not a long-range character. And there he is. Found, oh boy, this does not have anything. This one has the Hulk. Oberemos has 4 characters. It's about to get serious up in here. Hulk, not find anyone, and moved 9. His full movement at top dial. The 255-point Avengers Hulk has 10 movement. So it gets that. Then we found we found Striker Eureka first on this object. Then we found the Juggernaut here. Oh, wait, then we found Hulkbuster here, and Juggernaut. Is he adjacent to Hulk? He is not on the board. So Hulk board's messing with us. The distance from this is correct, but the board, it says the Juggernaut can be 1 square away from Striker Eureka. Oh, that could be why. He's adjacent to Hulkbuster. Now he's 1 square away from. It's misunderstood. It was the wrong diameter from the exterior perimeter of the quadrilateral geometrical configuration of these boards here. And we found all of them, and that was Hulk's turn. So here, and now we'll do Penetrating Psychic Blast, 11 attack on your 19 defense. That's 6. Hits a 17. Misses. Penetrating Psychic Blast. He has that would not successfully harm Hulkbuster in the way that it negating his defense powers because he has Invincible. Now time for that free attack. 11 on Hulkbuster's 19. He needs a 7. That's a 7. Hits you for 4 damage. Not exploit weakness. No, it really would make much of a difference. Hulkbuster has a. Is that a power? It might be a trait. It's part of his defense power. If he's hit by a giant, a colossal, working together, symbol, team base, type sort of character, or a vehicle, decrease the amount of damage by -1. That's 3 damage instead of 4. He has Invincible, so he only takes 1. That's 1 damage. Then we found Striker Eureka all the way over there. Looks like you were running Shat 5. Destroyed all of our craps. And we took a power action to do a charge, and on the way found a Juggernaut hiding in there. Juggernauts. Finish the movement. Here. And even those two take pushing damage later. Now making a close combat attack with Giant Reach. 13 attack. Damn! 13 on your 18. Need 5 to hit a character with 18 defense. Got 6. Alright, so that's 6 damage plus the heavy object equals 8 damage. His defense power reduces any of the damage received by giants by 1. So that's 7 damage. And Invincible, he ignores half of the 7, which is 4, apparently. And so he takes 3 damage. Hypersonic. It's hypersonic now. And you take a click of pushing damage. Still 19 defense. And when the Hulk hits someone, you now choose give Hulk a rage token or take 1 unavoidable damage. This will give Hulk a rage token. Hulk now has the first rage token of the game. There. Stopped your move action. And then made a close combat attack on Hulkbuster. 17, 10 on your 17. Took some damage there. 8. That's 19. That hits Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster rolls Impervious. Gets it. No damage. Hulkbuster is he's an impervious machine. He's a killing machine. I'm going to decrease my damage to 0 and increase my attack to 13
Making a hypersonic close combat action against Hulk's 19 defense, need a 7. Hits with 9. That actually would have hit even if this didn't use the knockout punch power. Regardless, now that I've hit you, Hulk, I've dealt you no damage, though. Hulk may choose. Would Hulk have? Yes, he would. It's difficult to say if this had chose not to. Perhaps that would have altered in some way the causality that it would have resulted in different die rolls. This does not know. In any case, or does it? Dun dun dun! This over here. Hulk will choose now. Should this give you another attack or give you +2 to your defense, giving you back your 19 defense? This will give you... This will make you very hard to hit, despite everything. Hulk will give you another attack. So now I'm going to... Oh, Hulkbuster's gonna... And right there. It's his action token, and will now make a close combat attack on the Juggernaut with giant reach for 1 damage. 10 attack on your 18 defense. Go! Critical hit! Right, so the Juggernaut, we will now roll for Juggernaut's invulnerability. Let's Juggernaut's roll 2, and Hulkbuster's roll 2. They got the same one. Juggernaut's power, say if they get the same roll. If your result is lower, remove the helmet. So, if they get the same roll... Oh, this was pointless! So that's it. He doesn't... It still doesn't harm him. 255-point Avengers Hulk will eliminate themselves from the game, removing their character peg and character peg zone slot beads from all zones and squares. That's it. And we made a ranged combat. We automatically broke away. Hulk's turn. I'm going to look into Hulk's zones. What is there? That Hulk, Hulkbuster, and Juggernaut. Striker Eureka's gone. The summer sea when he didn't come back until the effigy was burned at the stake and ephemeral epiphanies were made. Yeah. Let's look for those guys. Check adjacent to Hulk. This zone. This is not adjacent. Check that out. No. Adjacent to any object, 7 up. No. And adjacent to those objects. Nope. There's 110 up here. Check. Zones. No. Let's go check this zone since this can see it. Nobody in that zone. Let's I'm gonna try checking up here first. So there's some characters up there. There's Juggernaut. I think the Hulkbuster. The Hulkbuster might be lower. Check the Hulk. There's Hulkbuster. So those are all the characters in this zone. Any other zones Hulk can see? Hulk can see this zone. Hulk, only Hulk in that zone. What would Hulk like to do? Hulk has 2 action tokens, however, can use Colossal Stamina and has a Rage token. I think I'd like to do that. I'd like to take down that Hulkbuster and get my ability to ignore pushing damage back. He has, what's his movement? 10 movement. His movement went up. Movement went up. I can pick up that heavy object along the way. Crush Hulkbuster. 3, 2. I'd have to stop here. On the way, we checked this zone already. We checked this one, which includes the diagonal. We can see these two. We didn't check those. Hulk will then be able to see this zone. And nobody in that zone. I'm going to move past Juggernaut and move. He has 10 movement, so this can charge 5 and then Giant Reach him. Here. Anything else? This could see. I checked this zone, which includes these. Check these. Now, also could see from here, could see this. From there. Oh, we never moved that high to be able to see this. We can't. We're not going to check that. Making a close combat attack, Giant Reach, Super Strength. Oh, picked up that giant object. Colossal Stamina Push, Rage Token. Colossal Stamina pushed to run 5. You can charge for 5. Says it puts him here. Pick this up. Take those 2 in your Rage Token. That should be about here. Demonstrative purposes. What's his attack like? 12 attack. 12 attack on your 16 defense. This looks very bad for the Hulkbuster. This is not fair. 12 attack on 16 defense. Need a 4. Hits with 7. That hits 19. Does he have Impervious? He does not. He has Invincible. And so heavy object gets expended. He has 5 damage, so now he has 7 damage. You take 5. That likely will end him. That's over. We needed 2. Hulkbuster is down. Then when you get hit by Hulk, you have to... He's dead now, though presumably you'd still have to choose Rage Token for Hulk or 1 additional damage. The opponent would likely choose 1 additional damage. They're already eliminated. Not going to help you win the rest of the game. And now we're going to roll Colossal Stamina Push using the 1 Rage Token that Hulk has. Expending that Rage Token. So that gives me a +1 to the D6 roll. That's 4. So that gives me 5. What is the successful roll for that power? On a 5 or 6. The result was 5, and therefore I don't take unavoidable damage and lost a Rage Token. Ooh, Belvedere. It's about to be Hulk versus Juggernaut up in here. Hulkbuster must now be eliminated from the game. Take him out of any zones that he is in. He might be in this zone. Is he? Yes, he is in this zone. This zone. Now only 2 ashes remain. Oh, oh, Ember, So warm and tender, you will remember my name. You and Achilles. Anywhere else we should know about the other zones? I don't think so. The zones. That's all. Hulkbuster is eliminated. Found Hulk. And we used a close combat. We used a move, sidestep, then a move action. Put that here. And then we're going to put another one here. Put them over here. Diagonal. There. Hulk's turn. Check all of Hulk's zones. Only Hulk. Can see this zone. Nobody in that zone. Hulk. Let's see. He's in this zone. Only Hulk there. Hulk. You can also see. You can see this diagonal. You can also see over here. I think he can see this whole zone. Check this. Buddy in there. You can see this diagonal. The Juggernaut. And Barbario. Let's get Barbario. Let's hit Barbario. Hulk still has to clear, but has that colossal stamina. It's possible he can't use the colossal stamina. Oh, he could still use colossal stamina. He still has the 2 action tokens. They should go for it. I'm gonna charge on Barbario and Barbario. I'm gonna charge for 2 here, adjacent to you. On the way there, that means we're going to leave this zone. But we're not in that zone. We're going to leave this zone. We did not check this zone. Hulk should also be in that zone. Hulk is in that zone and no longer. Anywhere else? Nope. Trying to see this. We go here, we would see, now we would see this, however, this is closer and of the same row as these squares, and this is closer so you don't see. So visibility is easy when it's diagonal, horizontal, or vertical. And takes you out of this zone also. You're the only one there. And now we're going to make a close combat attack on Barbario. Hulk pulled a charge using colossal stamina push. those 2 action tokens of his. There is making a close combat attack on Barbario. 12 plus 6 equals 18 on Barbario's 17. He has close combat reflexes, which makes his defense 19. This did not know. Oh, maybe this should have. When you're attacking someone, they would tell you what defense powers they have. But only when you're making the attack, not the movement. You can declare charge, but until you make the attack, they don't have to tell you that they have combat reflexes. But when you're making the attack part of that, then they'll tell you, so you can make mistakes like this. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. So now he's 19, 12, and what was it? You hit 18. You missed him by 1. And now rolling for his colossal stamina pushing thing. 6. So 5 or 6. So he doesn't have to. He keeps these 2 and he doesn't take any pushing damage. That's monstrous. And we're going to make a close combat attack, exploit weakness, steal energy, 10 on your 19. That's 9. It hits exactly. Exploit weakness, no impervious for you. You take 4 penetrating damage. And Hulk gets a rage token because you did that. Did he hit one of those? No. He's been hit. He's been hit. And Barbario heals. Now he still has the ability to make the sidestep. Rolling for the sidestep. 6 gets it.
What's up?
World Breaker will now be eliminated from the game. Taken out of all these zones. These guys back. And then this one's back. Back in there. Go back. And that's closed. Case closed. Striker Eureka is going to use Colossal Stamina and is going to shoot on both Hulk and Juggernaut. Penetrating Psychic Blast shot. 11 on you. Got 7 and 11. That's 18. Hits your 17 for 4 penetrating damage. You take 4 penetrating damage. It means you get another rage token. He hits a stop click. Not the stop click, and another. Now that's 2 rage tokens. Too many rage tokens. There. Second attack. I'm gonna hit the Hulk again because this is both. He's gonna heal. He's gonna heal. No, you're not. 11 plus 3 and 4, 7. 11 plus 7, 18. He has 17, so that hits him for another 4 damage. He has invincible on this click, so he's going to take 2. That's enough of that both. And he takes Colossal Stamina. Hulk's turn. Can Hulk see? Hulk. See these 3. There's the guy who's attacking me. A giant robot, just Hulk's forte, predilection, and modus operandum. MO for smashing. If Hulk had If there was a psychological file, there was a psych profile on Hulk, loves to smash giant robots. That's what it would be here. Giant robot smasher. Let's have him. Does he have charge? He does. He has charge for 8, which means he can charge for 4. Just enough. We're going to move into this zone. So we do that, making a charge. I'm going to check this place. That's Barbario, Slattern, Juggernaut, and Striker Eureka. Let's check that zone for them. Barbario's right here. Oh, so you're based with him. You can't reach Striker Eureka. This ball, yeah. Just imagine Barbario runs out from betwixt these two blocking terrain objects, and Barbario just hugs him and says, "Yeah, you're mine now." When you get down and just Hulk smash him away. When you get down and dirty with Barbario. You can see this zone. Check this one. No, we did. Now let's check over here. Anybody else want to fit with Hulk? There's a Juggernaut. I think there's somewhere around here. Nobody there. Slattern. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Slattern, Juggernaut, Barbario, Striker, Eureka. Is there anybody else? Barbario, Slattern, Juggernaut, Striker, Eureka, and now Hulk. Since this became based with Barbario in the midst of the charge action, this will do the charge on Barbario, I suppose. Barbario here, which has meant that Striker Eureka had Battle Fury this whole time. And this wasn't limiting the attacks for that. Then moved here. That's when they found out the Slattern was there. I think that was it. Right. And now we're making a close combat attack on Barbario. Critical hit. That's going to be critical hit plus 12. He has 12 attack on his 9th click. That's 24 attack for Barbario. He has 16 defense with energy, close combat reflexes. Quite a dichotomy of defense and attack there. This might be a bit overzealous, Hulk. Calm down. Alright, so he's dealing 5 damage, and Barbario's taking 5 damage. 18, that definitely hits. It's a critical hit. It wouldn't matter if his defense was actually higher than 24. He could have 25 defense. Critical hits always hit. 5 damage, and he's KO'd by 2.
Oh, peace out, mother. Beep. I touched him.
So colossal stamina. Going to use. I'm going to save the rage tokens. And he gets it. A very lucky Hulk can triumph over all. The 6, so he didn't need to use the rage tokens. This didn't bother using the rage tokens. Barbario will now eliminate himself from the game. Knock back left to right. Go do some. Going in there. Uh, 24 attack on 16 defense. Juggernaut did this. There. Took these with him, and that was an action he took. Now making a close combat attack on Striker Eureka. Assuming this can do anything. That hits with, that's a 9. 18. He has 17. That deals 4 damage. You have impervious. The first person you hit, no it isn't. Impervious. What kind of robot is that? We're going to Colossal Stamina Push. These are yours. Hypersonic over here. Stealing Energy, Exploit Weaknessing on Robot. 7. That hits 18. You have 17. That's how much damage? 3 damage. Still alive. 10 clicks and he's still going. Right? That's... He steals energy. He takes 1 colossal damage and he stays on that click. Juggernaut in the corner. Juggernauty in the corner. Ranged combat attacking Hulk. Here come the jesters. 1, 2, 3. 7. And that misses by 1. That's a second. This one will not be penetrating, but it's an attack. It's hit. This one hits with 10. And it's not penetrating, so... And he has impervious. He has a chance to not take any damage. He does not get it. That's 2 damage. 19, and there's the stop click. And I don't have another attack. This is both. Beep, and he gets another rage token. If he heals to top click, let's give him another... And he's taking a Colossal Stamina Push to do that. That might be his last click. Let's check Hulk's zones. Zippity-doo-dah zones. Got Hulk, Slattern, Juggernaut, and Striker Eureka. Check this zone. It has a Hulk in it. It has only Hulk in it. Let's check. Someone was attacking Hulk. There's Slattern. There's that guy. Let's check this part first. Since we're going to have to check the whole thing, it seems. If he's over here. There. Goodness knows where else they may be. Slattern. Let's go attack Slattern. What kind of powers does it have? Funny, if Hulk had Pulse Wave, we have Invincible, we have Regeneration, we have Charge, 5 damage. This should regenerate. I'm going to use Regeneration and use all of those Rage tokens. We're rolling Regeneration using all of the Rage tokens. 5 plus 3, that's 8, minus 2 for regeneration, that's 6. And that's a colossal stamina push, rolling for his colossal stamina. 1, he didn't get it that time, so he takes a click for that. No, not the impervious click. And he still has those 2 action tokens. He will not give up, this guy. That is Hulk's turn. Token and move 7. Line of out here, right next to Slattern, it seems. Oh, here. Now he can make a close combat attack against Striker Eureka. 9 hits 20, and he has 16. It's 3 damage. He has 11 attack. I just believe he had 10 attack. Does it reduce his attack? No, he has 11 attack. He's had 11 attack this whole time. 3 damage. He takes 1. That's all he needs. First character you've dealt damage to. This hopes you're proud of yourself. Exploit weakness. Steal energy on Hulk. 4 and 2. That's 6. Hits 17. That hits Hulk 17. Exploit weakness for 4 damage penetrating. Stop click. Oh, stop click. Now we're going to continue to hypersonic. We can not ignore characters for movement purposes, but this doesn't have to stop when you become adjacent to an opposing character, and so this will. Then I'm going to stop that action. He stole energy. He colossal stamina pushed. He stays on that click. Hulk's turn. Check the zones. Hulk, Juggernaut, Slattern. Hulk is in this zone also. Only Hulk in that zone. And this guy. Well, let's find those guys. Check within 2 of them. Are you obstructed by blocking terrain? Nobody here. No, no, no. Oh dear. There's Juggernaut. Where's Slattern? There's Slattern. Hulk has 1 rage token and regeneration. Probably should use it. I'm going to use that rage token and regeneration. Using this rage token and regenerating. 3 plus the rage token gives you 4. Remove 2 for regeneration. You heal 2. Puts you here. And that's colossal stamina pushing. 4. That does not get it. You take colossal stamina push. And But then you still have these two. That is Hulk's turn. Rolling an attack on Juggernaut. It's a 9. It's at 19. That hits, so we're going to do Juggernaut's roll. Juggernaut goes first. 1 Slattern. Slattern will deal. It's the tokens. Now he has 1 token remaining. Hulk is going to this is going to check Hulk's zones. Slattern is gone. Hulk and Juggernaut. Gone yet not forgotten. Check this zone also. Only Hulk.
Just Hulk.
And check all of these. The suspects they're not in any of these. Oh, this is missing. I don't know if that happened there. Or wherever this is supposed to be. So don't look at this person like that. Oh, where was Juggernaut? Somewhere around here. Last time this checked. There's only 1 character here. There, we found you. Alright, so Slattern is not here. This cannot see Slattern. But there is Juggernaut. What can Hulk do? Hulk should clear. Cleared Hulk's action tokens. Placed them there. We planted action tokens on Hulk and then cleared them. 7 over here. Made a close combat close combat attack against Hulk. 9. This is his action token. That's 20. It hits 20. He deals 3 damage. He has invulnerability. That's 1. The stop click. At least we didn't waste any stuff. Get into that stop click. Hulk gets that. Hulk's turn. I'm going to check Hulk's zones. Hulk and Juggernaut. The suspect knows Juggernaut behind. Check the other zone. Same Hulk and Juggernaut there also. All over the place. All over the wayside. You cannot defeat them. Please. I think he's over here. Yeah, there you are. We're gonna search within 2 of you. You're over there. That was quick. We are missing Slattern. Let's look for Slattern. That's fine. Slattern. Wait, Slattern wasn't in the zone. That's all we need to do for now. We can hit the Juggernaut from here. Let's hit Juggernaut with a... Do we have... We have regeneration. This would suggest using it. Now we're rolling regeneration. Using that rage token. 4. And add 1, 5. Take away 2. He heals 3. That doesn't seem right. 3. That's Hulk. And he gets an action token. Take this away. Juggernaut moved in. Is now taking another action to attack Hulk. Go on invincibility. 4. 6. So it's 10. It's a 21. Certainly hits your 18. For 4 damage, you have invulnerability. Now you have 17. And he has a rage token. There.
Hulk's turn. 300 point Age of Ultron. Hulk's turn. Let's check. Found Slattern. Alright. And Slattern. Let's check. Within 2 of Hulk. Juggernaut doesn't have giant reach. Check 2 of Hulk. We've already found the only other character on the board with giant reach. There's Juggernaut. Therefore, the suspects here. Yes, Hulk and Juggernaut. The Juggernaut. And here, Hulk and Juggernaut again. That weak approaching diagramless electrochemical bond skill characteristic beverage glove 12-gallon tank drop tank big login. Hulk. 10 attack, super strength, no nearby objects, giant reach, invulnerability. Going to make a close combat attack on Juggernaut. We found him there. He was not there before. And now we're making a close combat attack on Juggernaut. 10 on his 18. 8. That hits 8 exactly, and with doubles, he doesn't have giant. He's not a giant. If it can deal damage to him, he'll be knocked back. Juggernaut's roll. 6. That makes it untenable. It's not. Hulk cannot roll higher than a 6. Unless you use 2 die. Oh, devilish. Oh, devilish. We got a 5. With two die, even so. Hulk gets this action token. That's the end of Hulk's turn. It's going to make a close combat attack on Hulk. Attacking me. 11 on your... What do you have? 8. It hits 19. He has 17. That's 4 damage. You have invulnerable. You take 2. Immediately stop click. This should have used the 1. Then this could have exited his range of awareness. He fled somewhere. And he still gets a rage token. Now he has 2 rage tokens. This can use sidestep, automatic breakaway. Take that. Mary sandwich, a Krabby Patty filled with jellyfish jelly. Man, you've got to try the sandwich. We're checking all the Natagash code. Path goes Eastern Catholic, yeah, Eastern Sea Car Speedboard. I got breadboards and high homogeneous solid consisting of a series of 3 4-dimensional. I'm the only one left. Keep do die, yeah. Who's playing Squidward's records again? Records. And there you have it. Only Hulk. I'm going to check those. Check what Hulk can see. We already checked that zone. Slattern. Check one of these. Nobody there. Hulk can see this. That's all. This guy, he's siphoning my gamma radiation, feeding off the radiation Godzilla style. Juggernaut flew the coop, and Juggernaut is gone. However, Slattern is here. Juggernaut shall attack Slattern as restitution for the previous siphoning, attempting to enervate my being with your errant, life-sapping, hammerhead, shark-knot, Godzilla, kaiju, assailing person. That's 9. Hits with 9. And that's 12. He has 12 on his 9th click of life. As before, he's been doing a lot of healing. Hits Slattern has impervious. It's not penetrating. Impervious? No. 4 damage. Slattern will take 2. No more hypersonic. He's got exploit weakness though now. No steel energy. And Kaiju. 19 defense! 19 defense! Hulk take damage from an attack he gets rage, or take damage at all. Taking damage from an attack. Kaiju, like Mystics, is not an attack.
Oh yeah, let the rape party begin, because Juggernaut just got off a house arrest. A beep round, beep, G up there in chest, but I beep round, gave a hearing aid, on the Juggernaut. Beep, yeah.
Rolling close combat attack against both of them. That is 8. Who does that hit? 19s. Hits both of them. This one has 16 and impervious, which is, this suspects would eliminate more damage in general than invulnerable does, and Hulk has the 19 and has invulnerable. The allocation of a theoretical character value currency. That's 3 damage when he uses it with a move and attack. This one gets 1 damage. Stop click. This might have been a bad idea. And Slattern has impervious and will roll. Does not get it. Ooh. And 10 still alive. That means he gets unavoidable damage, and when it's unavoidable, perhaps it should base Hulk, so at least Hulk can't get away. It doesn't change visibility. 4 rage tokens. 4 nightmare generated mathematical archetypal calculable by Alan Turing boom and even code decoding information and bloody livid psychological art. Rolling the close combat attack steel energy on Hulk. 9 on whichever his defense is. 9 plus 9, 18. He has 18. And he is invincible. I think that might do it. 3 damage. He is invincible. He ignores half of it, 2.5. 1.5 of the 3 damage. It would be 2. Change the 0.5 to 1. 2. You take 1 damage. KOs the Hulk. And if he was not KO'd, he'd be able to use 5 rage tokens. The ghost of the Hulk is 5 rage tokens. Angry. That's how angry Hulk is. Imagine a Hulk in a game where he's attacking, or he's being attacked by lots of small characters, 20 aim agents. What would you do? And he heals. Steel, exploit weakness. Hulk will now eliminate himself from the game. Take himself out of all those zones. All 2 of them, the suspects. That's a lot. It creates an entirely different precedent of understanding. We have to start using theoretical numbers, even though they don't make any sense. They're good enough. See, everything human beings do exists within a margin of error. So if it keeps your little bit and precedent of consciousness alive, that's all you need to be concerned with. That's all you'll ever be concerned with. It's all you'll ever know. It's your only curse and your only blessing. For the only source of my hate and my dread comes from within myself. What does it mean to be enraged if the only one who's deserving of my wrath is myself?